Shall your brothers go to war and you sit your behind here? That's what Moses is saying. You got to correlate that with many of us today. You got some brothers in the war, in this fight, and other brothers just sitting back. I'm waiting for brothers to beg me to do something for this truth. We ain't begging you to do nothing. Always looking for
what's your nationality? Let me ask you this, what's your nationality?
We are not to be like that.
What y'all came to do? Who you came to see? We shaking in the wind.
Out here to throw down, tear down all the lies that you've been taught. Buddhism, Islam, Christianity. Christianity is not teaching you that you are the true Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
Got somebody to preach, so this is where I'll be. In these streets, this is where I'll be.
See, I have this day set thee over the nations.
The Most High have set the men of God, the nation of Israel, over the nation. Read.
And over the kingdoms.
And over all the kingdoms. Read.
To root out.
To what?
To root out.
To root out. Sister, did you celebrate Easter? Do you celebrate Easter?
I do.
You do? Do you know that's a pagan worship religion? Read.
To root out. And to pull down. And to destroy.
And to destroy the doctrine of Easter. Read.
And to throw down. To build and to plant.
And we're going to rebuild you and plant you with the truth according to the Bible.
That's right.
Colossians 2:8. Because according to the Bible, Easter is a pagan holiday.
That's right.
Did you know that, sister? Sister, did you know that Easter was a pagan holiday?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yes.
All praise.
Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you.
Beware, lest any man spoil you. Read.
Through philosophy.
With philosophy.
And
with saying Good Friday. And Christ died on Friday and he rose on Sunday morning. And that's why we celebrate the Sabbath is now on the Sundays. That's vain philosophy. Read.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Vain deceit. That's Easter eggs. That's Easter plays. Read.
After the tradition of men.
After what?
The tradition of men.
After the traditions of men. Give me Proverbs 3:31. Because there's nowhere in the Bible where we are instructed to keep Easter. You cannot find it. Sister, are you a so-called Christian? No. Why not, sis? You don't believe in Jesus Christ?
Well, I don't.
All right, all praise. So you believe that there's a Messiah that came for the nation of Israel. That's what you believe. Is that correct? All praise. What's your nationality, sister? African American? What's your father? All right, so you're so-called, you're from the tribe of Judah, according to the Bible. Did you know that? All praises, sis. Did you know that you're not supposed to have on pants? You knew that? All praises. Why don't you have on the dress then, sis?
Because I am hungry and I want to get something to eat.
All right, you're hungry and you want to get something to eat.
I haven't eaten.
All right, let me ask you this, sis, because I see you got a humble spirit you want to learn. Do you know what sin is? What sin, sis?
Sin is something that gets you into trouble, such as behaving badly, stealing, greed, gluttony,
All right. What if I told you were in sin right now? Give me that.
1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
Read.
For sin.
This isn't seminary speak. This is the Bible. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the transgression of the law. Now you said that you knew women weren't supposed to wear pants.
First off, what is the word transgression?
To break, to go against. All right. Now, did you know why women are not supposed to wear pants?
Whereas women are supposed to follow behind
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5.
This is the law, sis.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman what?
Should not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So that's about what you said, but it's deeper than that. The woman is not supposed to wear what pertaineth unto the man. What pertaineth unto the man, sis? Pants, good, read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, meaning this brother can't put on a skirt. Yes, ma'am. Read.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy
All
God.
that do so are an abomination. So right now, since you are committing abomination unto God. Apocrypha. No. Give me Isaiah 34:16.
But you're reading the King James version.
Right.
King James is also an African-American king.
He was
who
a
is
Judite.
Israelite.
He's from the tribe of Judah.
Who also is the author of the book Demonology.
Really? All praises. He didn't write the Bible, sis.
He was his version.
No, he didn't. Give me this autograph Bible.
Authorized.
There's a difference between a translation and somebody writing it. It doesn't say he's the author. That's why in every book it tells you who writes it. It says the Songs of Solomon by Solomon.
That is the King James version.
He translated. He authorized the translation. Read that.
The definition of the King James Version Bible from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. When Elizabeth died in 1603, the crown passed to James I, who had been king of Scotland for 37 years, as James VI, several months after he ascended the throne of England. He authorized.
He what?
Authorized.
He authorized. So sis, that means if I give this brother an order to rebuild that, I authorize him to do that. I didn't actually put in the work. Read.
He authorized a new translation.
Translation, not authorized. He didn't author it. Read.
A new. I think he messed up his words. He means authorized. All right, not authority. He authorized a new translation of the Bible to replace the bishop's Bible.
Read.
47 of the best Hebrew.
47 of the what?
Best Hebrew and Greek scholars.
He gave the permission to 47 of the best Hebrew and Greek scholars, not himself. Read.
Of the day were divided into 6 groups. 3 for the Old Testament.
He gave 3 groups to the Old Testament.
2 for the New Testament.
2 for the New Testament.
And 1 for the Apocrypha.
And 1 for the Apocrypha. Alright? Since he did not write the Bible, he authorized, he gave the permission to the best Greek and Hebrew scholars of the day to write it and translate it. So we can read it. Give me Isaiah 28:11. Sis, do you know Hebrew? Do you know Greek? Do you know Latin? No, right? Alright, so how could you understand the Bible if it's not your language? That's why you got to understand. That's why we read the Bible. It gives you all answers. This is why he translated.
Isaiah chapter 28 verse 11. For with stammering lips.
For with stammering lips.
And another tongue.
And what?
Another tongue.
And another tongue. And this goes into your answer also why you don't have to call on Yahweh Shah. Because he gave us different language. If you have to learn Hebrew, that means we got to go to Jamaica. We got to go to Europe. We got to go to Africa. We got to go to all these places. Not only we got to teach them the Bible, but now we got to teach them people. You can't do that. Start it from the top again.
For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
Will he speak unto this people, sis? That's why the Bible was translated. So me and you can understand it because we speak English. Alright, you understand that? That makes sense, sis? Just like in South America, they speak Spanish. So they got the Bible in Spanish. And Haiti, they got it in Creole. He got it in all different languages. Because the Most High scattered us to the 4 corners of the earth. Give me that. There's a reason why we are scattered. If you look at this sign, it shows you all the different places we were scattered. Because we disobeyed God's law. That is why the Bible had to be translated in all these different languages.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee.
And the Lord shall what?
Scatter thee.
Read.
Among all people.
Among all people. So we got to learn all languages. Read.
From the one end of the earth.
From one end of the earth.
Even unto the other.
Even unto the other end. Sis, you know we were taken from the shores of Africa, right? And we were brought to America. Is that not from one end of the earth even unto the other? All right, do you think that's prophesied in the Bible? It is? Do you know where that's at in the Bible?
This type of situation is going to happen to us. So being the fact that we did X, Y, Z,
Cause and effect.
yeah, basically.
All praise. I'm gonna show you where it's at. Because we don't want to just speak vain words. We want to make sure we can prove everything we're saying. Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 20.
Brother, you know where that's at? Where it's prophesied? All praise.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. Read.
With ships.
With ships. This, were we not brought on cargo slave ships? That is prophesied in the Bible. That is why I said you are not a so-called African American. You are not a so-called Jamaican. You are from the tribe of Judah.
That's
from the
right.
nation of Israel. All right, read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ship. That word Egypt means bondage. It's not physically Egypt. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
So he's saying, just how I say it's going to happen, that's how it's going to happen. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
And you're not going to see your homeland of Jerusalem, not Africa. Africa is not the motherland according to the Bible. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And you're not going to see it anymore again. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
We were going to be sold. Since did that not happen to us? Were we not sold unto our enemies for bondman and bondwoman? All right. Now, why did that happen to us? You said because we didn't do what God. What didn't we do that God told us to do? What didn't we do?
Well, I guess he gave us something was going to happen. Some of us listened to the
Give me Hosea 4:6. All right. The reason why we went into captivity is because we did not keep God's laws. Our women wanted to wear pants. Our men wanted to shave their beards off. All right. We didn't want to keep His laws, sis. That's why I told you it's a light. You might think it's something small for you not to want for you to come to the calf and put on pants. But the Most High says that's an abomination. Give me Hosea 4:6.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed.
My people, you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, read.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
For what?
Lack of knowledge.
For lack of knowledge. What's knowledge? Do you know what knowledge is according to the Bible? Alright. Did you know the Bible gives its own answer for words? That's just like I asked you what sin was and I showed you the definition. Did you know there's a definition for knowledge in the Bible? Right. Give me that.
Malachi chapter 2 verse 7. For the priest's lips.
For the priest's lips. Read.
Should keep knowledge.
Should keep knowledge.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
And they should seek what?
The law at his mouth.
So the knowledge that Hosea was talking about is the law. So our people are destroyed because we don't know God's laws. That's what that's talking about, sis. Read. I mean, go back to what you call it.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because we have rejected God's knowledge. We don't want to keep God's law. Like I said, we don't want to. Read.
I will also reject thee.
He said he was going to reject us also. Read.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
Because that's why we at the bottom. We are at the bottom of the barrel. Read.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
Seeing they have what?
Forgotten the law of thy God.
Because sis, you forgot who you are. Give me Jeremiah 17:4. You forgot what the Most High said, that we are above all people upon the face of the earth. All praises. That's why we out here, sis. Give me Jeremiah 17:4.
Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue.
Shall what?
Discontinue.
That is why you don't know, sis. But guess what? The time has come where our people are waking up. This is why we're on the street corners all across the world teaching you so-called black and Hispanics who you are according to the Bible.
That's right.
So you don't have no excuse when Jesus Christ comes back. Right. That's why I said so-called blacks. Read.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
Do you know what your heritage is? According to the Bible. Huh? Right, you from the tribe of Judah. But what did he give you for inheritance? If you inherit something from somebody, what did the Most High give us to inherit? Do you know he gave us to inherit something that we can hold on for ourselves forever? Huh? The Africans are black. That's not something he gave us. Even though Solomon said his skin is black and beautiful. Yes, that's true, but that's not what he gave us. Do you know? I'm going to show you, sis. Alright? Because he gave us something that separates us from everybody else. He gave us that heritage.
Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 17, verse 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge. Read.
And the law of life for inheritance.
He gave us, read that again from the top.
Beside this, he gave them knowledge.
He gave them knowledge. Read.
And the law of life
And the law of life
for inheritance.
for inheritance. So your heritage is what? Give me Psalms 135 and 12. So not only did he give us laws, statutes, and commandments, but he gave us a place so we can keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. And I'm going to prove it to you out of the Bible. Alright? You understand that, sis? He gave you laws.
Psalms chapter 135, verse 12. And gave their land.
And gave what?
Gave their land
And he gave their land
for inheritance.
for what?
Inheritance.
So he gave us laws, statutes, commandments, and the land for inheritance. Read.
Inheritance unto Israel.
Unto who?
Israel.
Unto Israel,
His people.
his people. All praises. Do you understand that he gave us laws, statutes, commandments, and a land? But because we don't want to keep God's laws, now we don't have a land and we don't know his laws. You understand that, sis? You got any questions? All right. So you said you're not gonna celebrate Easter this weekend, right? All praises. So you understand that? All right. But you got to come into the true knowledge of the Bible. You got to start keeping God's laws. All right. Because not only do you not have to, you have to stop celebrating these days, but you got to start celebrating God's high holy days, the true days according to the Bible. All right.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of Israel. So like you said, sis, how am I going to forget something I've never been taught? That's why the Most High gave instructions all throughout the Bible. Go, speak to my people. Go speak to my people. Read.
And say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord.
The feast days. These are where they get holidays from God. Read.
Which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord.
These are the feasts. These are the true holidays according to the Bible.
Even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
Is the Lord's what?
Passover.
Sis, did you keep the Passover this year? You did? How did you keep it, sis? Right, that's your boy G. Did you know that Jesus Christ was a black man according to the Bible? Did you know where they go to prove that to me? Right. Right. I'm gonna give it to you right after I show you how to keep the Passover holy. So next year you can keep it the right way according to the Bible.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread.
So sis, have you been eating unleavened bread for the past 7 days?
7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses.
You take the leaven out of your houses? You did? That's fine, sis. We've been in college and we've done it before. Read.
For bread from the first day unto the 7th day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel.
All right, so if they didn't do this back in the Old Testament, that soul was cut off.